I'm Monique Saltani. I'm a wine expert, a journalist, and I'm thirsty for life. This is Wino TV.
You're pretty much telling us Sicily is the perfect place to live. The end. It's like Sicily, done. It's that good, right?
Done. After Sicily, difficult.
It's like mic drop.
Where culture...
And how do you say eggplant again in Italian?
Melanzane.
Melanzane.
With a smile.
and agriculture...
Get this. Every stage of farming happens on their knees. Literally.
come together.
We the best.
Donnafugata, only the best.
Only the best.
Our adventure in Sicily continues.
Monique, cucina rapida, take two.
The people are passionate, the food is simple, the wines are complex.
I love the wine.
We're counting our blessings as we sip our way through Sicily and meet the people behind the place.
We're here in the heart of Western Sicily to meet the family behind Donnafugata Winery. Well, how lucky am I that I get to spend the day with 𝐬𝐮𝐫𝐿. Your family has been making wine for over 160 years, fifth generation to take over. How do you do it all?
Well, you know, we are proud to be the fifth generation of such a family. We are proud to be part of a family that has been innovating the way of making wines in Sicily, because my father, especially my father, changed completely the style of the wine that we are producing, and together with my mother, they had the opportunity to found a new brand, Donnafugata brand, just in the 80s. Donnafugata want to produce wines that are pleasant but are interesting. This is our focus. We want to represent Sicily, of course. So we're speaking about Grillo, which is one of our native grapes. The first thing that you feel in your nose is a citrus fruit. And what is so typical in Sicily, if not a citrus garden? Then you can drink a little bit.
Oh, thank you, because I've been dying. I haven't had a drink all day.
You want to?
We have to cheers real quick. Okay.
Yeah. Today we have been harvesting Cabernet Sauvignon.
We worked for our wine, yeah.
Exactly. So we have been working to produce the grapes, the main grape of Tancredi. Tancredi is made of Cabernet Sauvignon, Nero d'Avola, and Tannat. Food is the perfect match for this wine.
And what are we matching with this? Traditional Sicilian.
Fiorentina.
What's that?
Nice steak.
Oh, steak, yeah.
Nice steak.
Yeah.
I would. Nice
So
steak.
last night I had something that they said was a traditional dish. It was called, I think, pasta fritta. Does that sound right?
It's the pasta that you don't finish and you preserve for the next day. And the next day, to warm it up, you fried it.
Okay.
So this pasta is much better
than
the one of the day before.
It trumps the one from the day before.
In Sicily, we usually cook a lot of pasta so that we have the pasta for the day after.
Because it tastes better than the first one.
You can use Tancredi also for that kind
good.
of, because in that pasta you have pomodoro, you have the sauce, and then you fry.
Yeah.
So it's quite rich.
Yeah.
And you need also a good red wine.
Your mother and your father really changed the way people think of wines in Sicily. Talk a little bit about your mother, because back when she had started trailblazing, I can't imagine it was very common for a woman to be out there sort of making her mark in the vineyard.
I think she has really been the first woman giving orders to men. And she went into the vineyard and she wanted to change completely the way of running the vineyards. But the men working the vineyard thought that she was crazy. So she really had a hard work. And she told me that sometimes she was bringing a bottle of wine, the wine that she loved, and taste this wine with the people, with the workers, just to involve them and to communicate them what was the result that she wanted to achieve. So little by little she put, she make a new culture in these workers, and they start to trust her and to believe in her strategy. And that's why now we can say that Donnafugata is cultivating wonderful grape, that we have wonderful vineyards, and it's because of her.
I know that your father passed away recently. Talk a little bit about his legacy and the legacy that he's left really on the industry here in Sicily, and I'm sure on your family.
A beautiful person, a beautiful person. Of course, if I look at the past, when I was a teenager, we were fighting, but this is okay. I think that my father taught to me and my brother seriousness, honesty, and the passion for our job, passion for Sicily. And speaking about his influence on Sicilian wines and on Italian wines, I think that he really left this message that we must perceive innovation. And innovation is not only technology in the wine. No, innovation is the way of communication. He was so open to the internet, to the social network. Everything new for him was a great opportunity. And so this, being so open-minded, this is really a great legacy.
What do you think is maybe a couple things about Sicily that people at home don't know, but you think they should know?
Well, first of all, Sicily is one of the biggest islands in the Mediterranean Sea. We have a very high mountain, which is also a volcano, and it's the Etna. The weather is perfect. It's a region with a nice food, made of local ingredients. We're still cultivating all the ingredients that we use in our food, and this is really important. So we have good, traditional and tasty food. And beautiful landscape, beautiful climate. What else?
Beautiful people.
Beautiful people. We are the result of a melting pot. We have been Spanish, we have been Greek, we have been Roman, we have been Arabs, we have been Normans, so French. And this means that Sicilian, after all, are very warm and open people.
You're pretty much telling us Sicily is the perfect place to live. That is pretty much the end. It's like Sicily, done. It's that good, right?
Done. After Sicily, difficult.
It's like mic drop. And what do you love about being a part of the wine industry?
The product. I love the wine.
Well, I'll drink to that. Do you have a traditional cheers or a toast? Something that you say in your
Salute.
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 Salute. We're here in the vineyards at Donnafugata Winery, where Harvest 2016 is in full swing. And each year, people at home that drink wine, we look for good vintages. The year that's on the bottle, it sort of tells the story of that year. What's the story of 2016?
2016 has been a good story. We have the right amount of rain during the year, very little in autumn, good rain in springtime, and then we have the temperature going warmer and warmer, not too warm, no peak of warm during summer. So perfect, cycle, perfect elements and parameters to get very healthy and mature grapes.
So speaking of healthy and mature grapes, you're going to teach me how to snip some of them. Is this true?
Exactly. We have a lesson about cutting the grapes, and before cutting the grapes, choosing the right cluster for a top quality wine like Tancredi, because we are harvesting the grapes of Cabernet Sauvignon that goes on Tancredi, which is our top red wine.
Now you got me nervous. I'm shaking. Let's go.
You will do it, I'm sure.
Snip, snip.
Snip, snip.
We're here literally deep in the heart of the vineyards. We're going to get hands-on. Jose, you're going to teach me how to harvest. I'm a little nervous because those Cabernet grapes are looking mighty good.
What are the steps? The winemaker come into the vineyard and taste the berry. Taste the berry because he wants to know.
I get to taste one?
Yes, taste one. He wants to know how much sugar, how much acidity and how ripen are the seeds inside the berry. Let's see. I can tell you that this Cabernet Sauvignon, because of the skin, because of the aromas, because of all the balance in the elements, it's perfect to produce a very important red wine like Tancredi. So now the winemaker says harvest has to start.
Go.
Go. You get scissors, and you have all these clusters. You have to make a selection. Yes, not all the cluster can be right for a top wine. So you go into the vineyard and you start like squeezing the cluster in your hand. Try with this one.
Okay.
If you find that you cannot squeeze too much, that is very solid, no, consistent, it's okay to cut it. Okay? I will show you how to cut it.
Okay.
This is my cluster. I tried. Wow, really consistent. I go here with my scissors and suck, I cut it. I look it for another selection and I say, wow, we did a great job.
And then you high-five yourself?
And fine, yeah. And now is your go.
Okay, I'm
Now
nervous,
is
I'm
your
not
go.
gonna lie. So I feel it. Okay, it feels firm. I like this. This is perfect. It's good to go in a top tier Donnafugata wine.
Open very well your scissors.
So open my scissors. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then I cut right at the edge there.
Go forward. Go forward.
Like down?
Yes.
Okay. Oh my gosh, what if I hit a
got it.
grape?
You get it.
I'm too scared.
Yeah.
Ta-da! Woo, what do I win?
You are.
Wine.
Yes, you have a skill. You have a skill.
This is a little too hard work for
Grape
me.
harvester, a skill.
I'll add that to special skills to my resume.
Top red wine grape
Top
harvester.
Top red wine grape harvester.
Yeah. Okay.
Fantastic. And then you just throw it down there.
Exactly. And in a few minutes, this grape will reach the cellar.
Right away.
Immediately. In a few minutes, it will be at the cellar.
And what if when the winemaker is coming and people are touching, what if they find a cluster that isn't very good or it's not
They
hard?
cut
What do they do with
and they
it?
put it on the floor.
And then what happens?
It's just nutrition for the floor.
You keep it, it's nutrition for the floor, that's it.
That's it.
Okay, no,
That's it.
it goes
That's
away.
it.
Only
That's
the
it.
best.
Donnafugata, only the best.
Only the best. We made it to Marsala. It's a town, it's a wine, and it's home to the family that put modern-day Sicilian winemaking on the map. We are here in the 𝐵𝐸𝐴 room at Donnafugata Winery. I am so thrilled to be joined by Antonio Rallo. So I started off saying we were in the 𝐵𝐸𝐴 room. In the States, we call that the barrel room. For anyone who doesn't know much about winemaking, what is happening in this room right now? What's going on with the wine?
Aging.
And that's a good thing for wine. Not for people so much, but for wine it's good. It's getting old.
Yeah, especially the red wines, when they are young, they are a little bit tannic. No, you got a lot of tannins. They're very good for the health, but when they are young, not really for our palate.
Can we say that the wine is hibernating in here? It's kind of sleeping, waiting until it wakes up, but you wake it up?
Almost sleeping, working not really hard, we can say.
Since we are in a town called Marsala, I have to ask you about Marsala wine, because some people have heard the term Marsala before, but they don't even know what it is. Will you talk to me a little bit about Marsala wine and obviously how it's different from the wines that you were producing today?
Well, it started in the end of the 18th century, thanks to the English that they love fortified wine. So the industry in this small little town was really successful.
When you say fortified, that's when they put alcohol in it, right? They put alcohol in the wine.
Yes.
And then I had read that back in the day, they used to do it to make this sort of long ocean treks. This is what the internet told me. Is the internet correct?
Oh, you're right, you're right.
Now when people think about wines from Sicily, obviously they think of fresh, they think of fruity, and they think of fun.
In the last 10 years, we are producing more and more red and white wine, and we are producing now a fresh Grillo instead of a lot of Marsala. Today we really can say that lots of consumers all around the world put together wine and Sicily, almost in just one word.
One word, Sicilian wine. So tomorrow I'm boarding an airplane, a little airplane I think, to go to Pantelleria to taste sweet wines to perfection.
Pantelleria is a very small little island in the middle of Mediterranean Sea. It's just 40 miles from Tunisia and 60 miles from Sicily. Volcanic sand makes 𝐮𝐫𝐫𝐽 really fantastic, so I hope you will enjoy the wines.
Okay, got my boarding pass. Next stop, Pantelleria, on that little plane.
Ladies and gentlemen, for your safety, you can ask the passengers keep a secure tray table.
We made it to Pantelleria. We are here at Donnafugata's estate. We are standing right smack in the middle of the 𝐦𝐨𝐫𝐽 grapevines. I love saying that, 𝐦𝐨𝐫𝐽. They have 170 acres here. We are right in the middle of harvest. It started a couple weeks ago and it'll last for a few more weeks. Something that is so neat that I think that I just found out about that they do here in Pantelleria is they do something called heroic viticulture. Why is it so heroic, you ask? Well, get this. Every stage of farming happens on their knees, literally. Can you imagine hours a day picking grapes and farming on your knees? This is what they do here in Pantelleria. I don't think this is heroic viticulture. I think this is, I don't know what the word is. Is there a better word for heroic? They should be knighted for getting on their knees all day long to pick these grapes to make one of the best sweet wines in the world. We are on the island of Pantelleria. They are not known for fishing, actually, they're known for farming. And two of the agricultural products, I guess you'd say, that they farm are 𝐦𝐵𝐵𝐽, wine grapes, of course, and capers. And we found some capers here. We've been eating them our whole trip. The best capers in the world?
Of course.
Of course. And the largest city in Sicily, where a crossroads of cultures come together, like we're going to see for ourselves here at the Capo market with Sicily's top olive oil maker.
Ciao!
Ciao, ciao!
Great to see you.
Great to see you.
You made it.
I made it, yes, in one piece. I'm so excited because 𝐿𝐴𝐿𝐴 is going to take us shopping this morning in one of Palermo's most popular markets. We are at the Capo market, so this is so fun. We're going to get some stuff for
We're
lunch.
going to get some food for lunch. This is where I shop usually, so
Okay.
we'll be going to my fishmonger, but I want to take you to Sicilian breakfast.
Ooh,
you had your breakfast yet?
I had a little cappuccino,
Here,
but not a
come
full
here.
breakfast.
This is Sicilian breakfast.
One of the things I think is really neat is they did all the work for you. They cut the fish, they cleaned the fish. No.
Buongiorno, sir.
Sure. We're in the kitchen with 𝐿𝐴𝐿𝐴 cooking up some of the fresh ingredients that we picked up just today at the Capo market.
So we slice the eggplant, put them in water and sea salt for 10 to 15 minutes. Then you dry them carefully. The water and sea salt would prevent the eggplant from absorbing too much oil when you're frying. And of course, we fry in extra virgin olive oil. We make sure it's good quality. Usually we use the previous year oil. So this is 2014 harvest, but we think this is the added flavor. So oil has to be hot.
How do you know that it's hot enough when you cook it?
It has to sizzle. And the other good thing is that if you are using good quality olive oil to fry, you can use it again.
Oh, you can reuse it.
So what we do is that we drain it, you know, because there might be some impurities, like a little seed from the eggplant, and keep it in a jar and use it maybe 3 to 4 times until it's getting slightly brownish. Then we discard it.
Sometimes when you fry stuff, you immediately, at least I do, I throw away all the oil and I feel like it feels like such a waste.
If it's good quality oil, you can keep it and use it again.
And then how do you say eggplant again in Italian?
Melanzane.
Melanzane. With a smile. The melanzane is made, and Natalia has 2 more recipes for us up her sleeve, made with her fantastic olive oil.
Now we're going to be seasoning some salad. Just a bit of sea salt. This salt is actually quite salty. It's a medium grain. Just touch it. It's quite moist.
Oh, it is moist.
It is moist.
Is this, where is it from?
It's from the salt pans of Marsala. And then really a bit of olive oil. It's Marsala style vinegar. It's very sweet. It's almost delicious. Like a Modena vinegar, but not as creamy. And that is all you need.
So a little salt, olive oil, and a little bit of vinegar, and then toss it up, and that's it.
I've done another simplicity dish. It's the easiest of pastas. It's pasta with olive oil, lemon zest, and parmesan. So I put some olive oil to marinate with some zest. We'll add some more. These are organic lemons from the farm. We also make oil with lemons now.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
So it's already confused and mixed in with
we
the olive
press
oil?
the olives with lemons.
Oh, wow.
We'll add a bit more parmesan or even a mild pecorino. I've mixed a bit of both. And once the pasta is ready, we will toss it up with a couple of spoons of pasta water so that it sort of makes the oil creamier and not as greasy. You'll see. It's very simple pasta.
So it's lemon zest, olive oil, and a little bit of Parmesan and pecorino.
And a little bit of pecorino.
And this is a traditional Sicilian feast. And now we eat mangia mangia?
Mangia mangia.
Is it mangia mangia?
Mangia mangia.
Mangia mangia. Natalia, thank you so much. Oh my gosh, good food, good company, amazing olive oil. I can't thank you enough.
Thank you.
Do you have a special cheers or toast? Something?
Cheers.
Cheers.
Come back.
Come back.
Alla prossima.
What was the last thing?
Alla prossima.
Alla prossima.